Grandpa Newbie reporting for duty with one simple question, just one. What were they thinking? They have buffed the already powerful Chimera. What do they do to it? They increased the minimum damage range to 23 meters. That's a 15% increase. 59% on the maximum damage range from 16 to 25.4 meters and 31.8 meters to 49.1, 32% for the near medium damage range. It's amazing. Are the mental patients now in charge of the Modern Warfare 3 insane asylum? I think they are, because as you'll recall, the Chimera is already an uber powerful hybrid weapon. Now I think it's the most powerful hybrid weapon out there. And what do I mean by hybrid? It's better than almost any AR, and it's better than almost any SMG. It can function as either one of them. So let's have a quick look at the configuration. Grandpa hung 45 rounds on it. I plan on going in free-for-all. I don't want a dainty magazine. Some of you like those prissy magazines. I'm not going to judge. I'm just not one of them. Damage, 44 to the head, 37 upper and lower torso, so it packs a punch. Upper legs at 34. How far out? 25.4 meters. That's a long way to reach out and gack somebody with 44 to the head and 37 to the torso. Fire rate is 800 rounds per minute. The bullet velocity is 411.2 meters per second, which puts the hit scan range at just over 20 meters, meaning that is the distance at which pulling the trigger gives you a point-blank shot. If the enemy's out that far, it registers like a point-blank. It's a hit scan. Recoil, nothing to write home about. 9.8 degrees per second on the horizontal is awesome. Accuracy, well, if you're going to hit fire attack stance, it'll do in a pinch to get you out of a bad situation. Mobility's pretty average for an assault rifle. Handling, ADS on the slower side at 263 milliseconds. Sprint to fire though, 153 milliseconds and just under 3 meters per second for the ADS movement speed. So it'll be able to bounce around a little bit. So have a look at some of these other attachments. The Bruin Flash Grip helps significantly for the sprint to fire. Slightly ADS. Recoil, you're not going to notice. It impacts that, nothing else. The 6.5-inch EXF Vorpal barrel. It makes that damage range 25.4 meters, and minimum damage range is out there too, almost 20% on both of them. No other significant impacts that you'll be able to see. We won't discuss them. The paracord. This is a no-brainer. If it's available, use it. I don't care what anybody says. It's all green, no red. Horizontal recoil, 15% improvement. You will see that in game. Sprint to fire, 15% improvement. You'll be able to detect that in game. ADS movement speed improved, as is movement speed itself. The 300 BLK overpressured ammo. I plan on taking engagements at distance, so I want the enemy to flinch with every bullet that I put in them, making their return fire much less accurate. Speaking of ranges, let's go on to the shooting range and see how this weapon performs. We'll pulse him out at 30 meters, and he's gacked. We'll hold down the trigger. Done. All right, let's take a look at the recoil. Almost straight up on the hip shot. At the end of the 45 round mag, it goes to the left. As for ADS, straight up again and slightly to the left as you get to the end of the magazine. And speaking of the end of the road, let's take the Chimera onto the field of honor. See how it did for Grandpa. See what it did to Grandpa's amazed enemies. These people were crazy to do this, but take advantage of it. Let's go. All right, let's get into this. You'll recall, free-for-all here, you'll recall that I've already done a Chimera video, and I determined that the Chimera was uber powerful then. Since then, they just buffed it, and not buffed it in a tiny way, but in a very significant. Who is that? Coconut Face. I think Coconut Face is going to be my nemesis. So I don't understand why they did it. Like I said, it was already very, very powerful. Of course, we've also added the paracord grip to it, and that makes it even more powerful. And I realize that one creator said, oh, it's not good for every configuration. You know what? Yes, it is. Now, you may not use a grip in a configuration, and I can fully understand that, but if you use a grip, it's good for every configuration, believe me. Now, somebody in the comments, if you want to, you can disagree. I welcome return fire. Always welcome. Total freedom of speech. Somebody's hiding under there. There he is. There's who he was trying to shoot. And there's Coconut Face. Coconut Face just got Grandpa. That's elder abuse. With a weapon this powerful, there are not a lot of advanced movement techniques that you need to cover up weakness in either A, the rest of your game, or B, the weapon, mostly the weapon. I mean, you can just jog around the map, especially a 6-star here. I mean, it's a fairly nice hotel. You can just jog around. That guy has some very fast movement speed, but still, we could keep up with him. You can just jog around and gack people. All right, what's going on under here? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people. Whoa, get him. He shot at me, missed me. I think he hit the proximity mine, which also hit somebody that came in after me. So maybe we should stay away from that spot. Just be ready to gack people. That looks like a gack people that are in it. It look like a mirror image of the engagement we just had with the guy. What's that? What's going on? That's Coconut Face. Ha! He was already wounded. And you can see that we did some ADS movement there. So 2.9 meters per second is pretty good. Had to kill fast in this game because Coconut Face kept, there he is. Look how fast he's, look at that movement. Coconut Face kept pressing me. We got a dog fight. Not the same kind of fight as like Michael Vick. There's Coconut Face again. This game seemed to, the guy's trying to stab old Grandpa. Can you believe it? It's not very nice. It's rude. Follow around the zombie. Coconut Face. That was profitable. Anytime you can knock your nemesis down. Now, I should be talking about the gun, but you know what? Sometimes words cannot describe. And you see the beauty of this thing. It is like an awesome SMG in an AR package. I mean, my gosh. Like I said, I can't believe they buffed it. I don't think I lost a free-for-all with this previously, before they buffed it. I don't think I'm going to lose one after they buff it either. Which, by the way, I have won more than 900 free-for-all games in Modern Warfare 3. I just looked at the stat. There are 2 people in there. This Coconut Face had gotten me. Now look at here. I only need 3 more gacks to win, and all of a sudden I find myself behind here in a second to Coconut Face, and he has that ultra-fast movement. I'm putting bullets in him. And now I need 3 before he gets 1. There's that nice lady. She's been gacked. World has too many nice people, right? Oh, what's that guy doing? Just need 1 more. Need to race Coconut Face to the... Oh, there he is. And we get it. 6-star... Bloody. The guy's name was Crispy JP, otherwise known as Coconut Face, the villain. I don't even think he got a shot in on me. Yeah, that was pretty bloody. Grandpa died 16 times. Okay, speaking of bloody, now this shipment free-for-all will test out any weapon, especially the Chimera, as more an SMG-ish weapon, going against knifers, going against other SMGs, going against shotties. Nothing but carnage. Grandpa loves it. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. What movie is that from? Full Metal Jacket? No. That one with Michael J. Fox in it, I think. So there's just people buying the farm left and right. I mean, you think it's a farm salesman. Now this lady here, she can move faster than humanly possible. I think she's one of the evil witches from Harry Potter or something, the way she's dressed. Whoa, did you see that? Did you see that? There she is again. Somebody's laying in the corner, some Muppet. There she is again. We're on the same, she's Elvis. We're on the same spawn schedule, it looks like. And by the way, they supposedly improved the spawns today. I think I just saw her hand behind me. Hopefully somebody gacked her. Grandpa is going to get his situational awareness up, throw out a welcome mat, pitch back into the fray, as we used to say in the fighter world. And there's a Muppet. Oh man, what was he using? Stig. It seemed like a one-shot kill. I mean, you really got to stay on top of things in the Chimera. Oh, I bonked her. I bonked her with the EMP grenade, and then I gacked her. The evil Disney queen. Some of those evil Disney queens looking quite good. I guess that means you're getting older when you think that. Look at that. So, yeah, let me know in the comments your opinion on the Chimera, and if you think it's absolutely insane that they buffed it. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking, why they thought they needed to. The fish are biting, Grandpa. There's even Disney Queen. And I took revenge for her. I've kind of grown to like her. Well, not so much. I won't gack her with the Renetti. Yeah, a little revenge tastes good. I found that enemy dropped. I mean, they just absolutely dropped an aim assist. If you can get the weapon anywhere in the vicinity of the enemy, it's going to gack them. Except for like that time. But Grandpa's chilling now. He's chilling on shipment, which should be very, very unchilly, because I got the feeling that we're going to win. Just need one more gack, and gacks are everywhere. Try to shoot through the cover there. Win with the Renetti. So, yeah, I mean, I got the rhythm in me. You can see that. I think that the Chimera is maybe the strongest weapon in the game. It's one of the top 5, if not the strongest. Let me know what you think in comments. I appreciate a like and subscribe. Helps me, helps the family. Cheers and peace to you. Boy, that was bloody.